3, 2, 1. Here we go. Ow, I've got a stitch. Ow.
Good morning. It is a rainy and horrible Tuesday morning, and I'm about to do a Norwegian Singles sub-threshold session. Some complicated running terms that I don't really know what they mean, but I'm gonna give it a go. Welcome back to my journey to a sub 40 10K. This is episode 11. I'm filming this run today with my new camera, the Insta360 Go Ultra. Yeah, let's go have some fun. I'm on my 10-minute warm-up run now. I feel a little goofy training with this thing on my forehead. Oh well. What it is today is 8 3-minute reps at a 4:10 kilometer pace, then a minute recovery where I'll do like a light jog or a walk. This workout is probably not going to be perfect. I'm really trying to figure out the Norwegian Singles approach, trying to figure out this camera. The last few runs I've done this week keep getting a stitch in my side that I don't know why. I actually really hope the stitch goes. It's really hard to run. Immediately, as soon as I started, all I've had today... Oh, has my camera just stopped and died? What was that noise? Is that it's turned off? I don't know what that means. As I was saying, all I've eaten today is 2 slices of toast with some honey on it. I also had an orange and I drank water and black coffee. It's been hours for my food to digest. As soon as I started running, I have got a stitch in the same place that I've had it for the last few days. I've not got a clue what that is about. I haven't been getting stitches for months. I've completed my warm-up, I've paused my watch. I forgot to put in a recovery between my warm-up and the actual session again. Through proper breathing, trying to correct my form. Stitch isn't too bad, it should be manageable. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna be running for 3 minutes at a 4:10 per kilometer pace. So that is quite fast, but for me, that should be high zone 3, low zone 4. It's sort of like I'm running 800 meter intervals at a pace of 4 minutes and 10 seconds per kilometer. It'll be interesting to see how this goes. I'm not going by heart rate today, just because the calculation I put into my VDOT calculator, it was suggesting these sort of workouts, not based on heart rate, but based on pace. It might be a mistake. Feel free to let me know. I'm always open to feedback because I constantly do stuff wrong, but only by failing can I improve. Okay, I believe we are recording. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Let's get to that 4:10 pace. Ow, I've got a stitch. Ow. Oh, too fast. What I do like about having the camera on my head, it just means I can talk out loud. I don't have to look at anything. It's nice. I've got a little running buddy. 3 minutes of this, 8 times. I can do that. As you can tell, I don't have a proper running track in Jersey. It's rare that we even get pavements. I'm on the road, there's quite a bit of elevation, but it's okay. I'm not gonna talk that much because it does get me out of breath. But I'll come up with the occasional fun comment if I'm feeling adventurous. I feel Norwegian right now. If I wasn't British, by far, the nationality that I get most mistaken for is, well, I guess it's not a nationality. People think I'm Scandinavian all the time. Not bad. I'll take it as a compliment. I do have a stitch, but it's definitely manageable.
Lap 3, 3 minutes.
There we go. Time for a minute of recovery. I'm gonna do a light jog. 5 seconds till number 2. Get this camera on. Here I go.
Lap 4, 1 minute.
There's cars everywhere. This is not good. I have to stop. What's happening here then? Oh. This is what I mean when I say running in Jersey is a nightmare. Look at these massive cars. Oh, nearly slipped. Do you see these massive cars on these tiny little lanes? Safely cross. Oh. I feel like I'm comfortable to do a light jog on this one. I'll buy some beautiful views. Nice straight paths, no cars. Let's do the next 6 reps. Look at those views. Oh. I say I'm not gonna miss running in Jersey. It's more of a pain most of the time, but I just adore this. There's minimal wind too. It might be bad on the way back, but right now I'm loving it. Though I'm going too slow. 45 seconds. Oh. 3 minutes at that pace is completed. Another minute of recovery. I think I might walk this one. Once this is done, halfway, Going too slow. Pick it up, Ollie, pick it up. The wind's picking up now though, that's the problem. The temperature's really nice. I'm not even wearing gloves right now. Less than a minute. 3, 2, 1. Oh, there we go. I'm walking again. 5 seconds until number 5, over halfway. I'm gonna turn around, hopefully the wind's not too bad. I hope my breathing's not too loud and annoying. I noticed that in my last video. If you haven't seen that, by the way, I ran a sub 25k at Parkrun last Saturday. I uploaded a full cut as well as a video. If you want to check it out, I'll put it up here. It's interesting how modern running is nowadays. People used to just go out and run. Now I've got my phone, my Garmin, my heart rate strap, and a camera on my forehead. Woo! Number 5 done. This session is definitely easier than a traditional interval session I would do on Tuesdays. Normally it would be 6 1-kilometer reps at a 350 kilometer pace. I'm doing higher volume, but less intense. You might be wondering why I'm doing it less intense. I will explain that later. Make sure to stick around, unless you already know. I don't know, you can go away, I guess. No, not go away in a mean way, but you're welcome to leave this video when you like. Every time I adjust my heart rate strap, it feels like I'm adjusting a bra. I should mention that I'm raw dogging this. Raw dogging training is underrated. If you haven't tried it, go for a run without music. It might suck a bit for the long runs, but for the faster sessions, I think I prefer it. These are starting to get a bit harder. 10 seconds. There we go. 2 more to go. On average, I'm going about 700 to 800 meters every 3 minutes. That's what I was expecting, and I'm on track. Time for number 7. I took a bit of a longer break to cross the road there, but there is some incline on this one, so I probably needed it. I think it might be starting to rain. That's not good. I hope this camera is waterproof. There's a lot of incline here, so I'm not really hitting pace, but the effort is there, so that's all that counts. I'm gonna need to pause it to cross here. Always pay attention to road rules. The only acceptable way to die when running is crossing the finish line after breaking a PB and then getting a heart attack. More incline, great. Yes, I know I'm going too slow. Why don't you shut up? I feel like my heart rate's getting higher though. Maybe I should slow it down. Oh, it's only 30 seconds, I can hold on. Oh. Is that 7 done? One more. One more, baby. Whew. The stitch is gone. I feel like I'm running with good form. I feel comfortable, I feel fast. Thought it was gonna be a disaster at the start. Managed to turn it around. Going way too fast. Slow it down, Ollie, Jesus. Oh, rain's getting heavier. Only a minute to go. Feel like I'm pushing quite hard right now. Probably should slow down. But I'm so close, I wanna finish strong. Oh my God. Jesus, that one was harder. That is the, oh my God. Just said my heart rate is in 192. I definitely went too hard on that one. Oh dear. Please don't shout at me in the comments. Jesus Christ. Not a bad session. Just, I probably did it wrong.
As a lot of you may know, I have my first 10k race on February 8th. That is about 4 weeks away, and I'm already at quite a good fitness level. I had the foundations of my sub 20, and now the real thing is just about growing my legs and building up my mileage. And the problem with my training the last month, I think I was either going too hard in sessions or too hard in strength and conditioning. I just wasn't running enough. I simply wasn't getting the mileage. I want to be hitting at least 50 kilometers a week. And the old way I was doing it, I'd do a session, I'd be knackered, I couldn't run the next day, and then I would just miss out on things. So I decided to change it up, and a Norwegian Singles approach is what I've landed on. Now, I haven't gone full out with a Norwegian Singles training method. I took it from my VDOT calculations and I mixed it with the sort of running I like to do, and I'm on 2 threshold or sub-threshold workouts a week, which is like the ones you saw today. A long run, not as long as like a half marathon every weekend, but sort of 16k every week, and then just a lot and a lot and a lot of easy running. Like really easy, but running a lot. I'm pretty much running at least 7 kilometers every day at this point, and in doing that, my mileage will hopefully really come up. Now the problem is, I think I definitely pushed it too hard today. I haven't really got a grasp of this training method. It's a way to train smarter, not harder, and I'm definitely still training harder at the moment. I need to just learn to bring it back. I think today, when I'm starting to get tired because there was that incline, I should have just either slowed down or maybe not done that last rep. The point of Norwegian Singles is to run just under your lactate threshold. You don't want to be pushing yourself too much too often, because that's unsustainable. Now, enough of me rambling, time to discuss something far more important. As a lot of you may know, I have been fundraising for Francis House Children's Hospice in Manchester for the past few weeks now. I am aiming to raise £1,000 on my Just Giving page by February 8th, the day of my race. Currently, I'm at £665. Thank you so much to anyone who has donated. I can't believe we've raised this much already. I'd love to get to 1,000, and from this day, it is February 13th. I need to be raising around £90 a week to hit that goal. If you haven't donated yet, it is the biggest way you can support me, and also it's for a brilliant cause. Francis House provides essential care 24/7, 365 days of the week to the children and families that use the services. It is completely free. Every pound that you donate, 94p, so I guess 94% of it, is going directly into helping the children and families. Thank you for watching this video and keeping up with my sub 40 10k series. I really like the addition of the camera in this episode. In future episodes, I'm going to try and get my stats to come up on the screen. I'm going to try and make the camera less shaky. I'm going to do my best to improve the videos as best I can for your viewing pleasure. Thank you very much, and I will hopefully see you again. See you soon.